Lolita is a novel written by the extraordinary Russian-American author Vladimir Nabokov, first published in 1955. This literary masterpiece boldly and provocatively tackles the taboo subject of pedophilia. The narrative voice belongs to the protagonist, Humbert, a middle-aged and charming former professor who finds himself in prison, accused of murder. His confession begins with the famous words, "Lolita, light of my life, fire of my loins, my sin, my soul." And it is from here that he starts talking about his past. During his search for a room to rent, Humbert meets Dolores Hayes, known as Lolita, a rebellious and captivating 13-year-old girl. After the death of Lolita's mother, with whom Humbert has been well married, he decides to become her stepfather, and the two embark on a journey across the United States, staying in motels and being followed by a mysterious man. The protagonist's narration guides us through his disturbed mind, offering an intimate and detailed look into his obsession with Lolita. Nabokov employs rich and refined prose to explore the complexities of the human mind, delineating the blurred boundaries between love and lust, guilt and desire. The novel has elicited a wide range of reaction, but is considered a highly successful work, recognized for its sophisticated writing and the audacity in addressing such a delicate theme. It is important to note that the novel never provides a dual perspective of the event narrated, and Dolores' point of view remains largely unknown to the reader. The young girl is solely depicted through Humbert's eyes and perception, without having a direct way to communicate her thoughts. The author manages to bring forth Humbert's ambivalent attraction to Lolita, alternating moments of tenderness and sweetness with those of perversion and manipulation. Nabokov also explores broader themes within the novel, such as the nature of identity and the search for love and happiness. Through the character of Humbert, the author invites us to question the forces that shape our psyche and reflect on the complexity of human relationships. Lolita herself, though portrayed through Humbert's eyes, emerges as a complex and ambiguous figure, embodying both the innocence of childhood and its irreversible loss. Two film adaptations of this celebrated novel have been made, but today we will focus on the first one, released in the USA theaters in 1962 in black and white, and directed by the brilliant Stanley Kubrick. It too sparked extensive discussion and controversy, much like the novel it is based on. The director, known for his technical mastery and pursuit of perfect aesthetics, faced the challenge of bringing such a delicate and complex story for the big screen. He managed to strike a balance between visual beauty and the raw reality of the plot, creating a visually captivating yet distressing atmosphere. The film's cinematography is impeccable, with a wealth of details and composition that capture the viewer's attention. The use of colors and lighting contributes to creating a sense of ambiguity and tension, reflecting the moral contrast present in the story. Exploring the differences between the book and the movie, we can observe that certain narrative choices were made to adapt to the needs of the cinematic medium and comply with the censorship restriction of the time. In the book, Lolita is 13 years old when the relationship with Humbert begins, while in the film her age has been increased to 16, thereby toning down the controversial theme. This choice further increased debate surrounding the film, as some accuse it of softening the main theme. The book by Nabokov has a much darker and complex tone compared to Kubrick's movie. The director chose to adapt the story to make it more digestible for the general audience. He reduced the sexual tension and emphasized the romantic aspect of the relationship between Humbert and Lolita. This change made the film less disturbing compared to the original book. Furthermore, in the book, the story is narrated in the first person from Humbert-Humbert point of view. The film, on the other hand, maintains a more objective perspective without an internal narrator. This allows the audience to observe the story from an external perspective, without being influenced by the protagonist's opinions and distorted view. The conclusion is also modified. The writer implies that Lolita may have died. In the film adaptation, however, a more opening ending is provided, without revealing Lolita's fate. This difference was likely made to allow for different interpretations and to avoid a too definite conclusion. Finally, there is a transformation in the socio-cultural context as well. The book is set in the 40s, while the movie is set in the 60s. This temporal change influenced the setting and visual style of the movie, allowing Kubrick to reflect the culture and society of the time in which the movie was made. However, despite these differences, both the book and the movie have sparked intense reaction in the audience, fueling significant discussions on morality, sexuality, and power. Nabokov and Kubrick skillfully went beyond surface appearance, offering a deeper look into human complexity and psychological dynamics of the characters. In conclusion, a little-known fact is that the 1962 film adaptation contributed to making Lolita a well-known name in popular culture, turning the term itself into an icon to describe a very young, sexually precocious or attractive girl. Thank you all for watching this video.